the witnesses know, votes have been called. In fact, the clock's on 0, so I am more than likely to miss votes, but I don't want you to think that any of my colleagues left because of disinterest. They've been called to the floor. It's just a really important issue in my district. So I'm willing to risk the wrath of missing votes to ask some questions. And I wanted to go last because I wanted to hear everyone else's perspective. And I wrote a number of notes down, and I think I wrote them as accurately as they can be written. And this is the thought that kept going through my head. This past weekend, I saw a gentleman in my hometown walking away from a gas station carrying a gas can. So even I could figure out his car ran out of gas, and I had to make a decision whether or not I was going to offer him a ride. And I did. I offered him a ride. That's a risk, however small, that I was willing to take for myself. I would never ask any of you to do that. You have to weigh and balance that risk yourself. I'm willing to get on an airplane today because I want to get home quicker. The risk is very small. Something bad's going to happen. I'm not willing to go bungee jumping, even though the risk may also be small that something bad's going to happen. So I haven't heard a single one of you say there's no risk. In fact, you can't say there's no risk. Even Mr. Hetfield, I think he put 2 varies in front of it. He said it's very, very low. I don't know if it warrants 2 varies in front of it, but there is some risk. Nobody has said there's 0 risk. And I think every one of you would agree that the potential consequences of us getting it wrong are maybe cataclysmic. I mean, we have to be right every time. So the risk can still be small, and something bad can happen. And what I'm trying to get folks to do is weigh and balance the risk versus the potentiality of us getting it wrong. So